Hi everyone. I know I said in the other stretching video that I was just going to continue on and we were going to do the leg exercises, but I kind of thought maybe I'll separate them up. That way, if you just want to do legs, you can do that, and then we're not uploading this super long video. So we're going to continue on with leg exercises or leg stretches, excuse me. Just a reminder that if you do feel like you want more leg exercises, but you need a little help with them, we do have some videos that your care partner can help you do some of those exercises. So for some of these stretches, I'm using a towel that I'm going to roll up. You could also use a belt or even a gait belt. Or if you have a yoga strap, which I do have a yoga strap. I didn't think about that till now. But I feel like a towel will be good to demonstrate with because pretty much everybody has towels. So you can get that rolled up and just set it down. We'll use it in just a little bit. And so what we're going to start off with is just rolling our ankle. You can even hold your leg here if you want. Or you can just kind of put your foot, well, you can't really see it, but I have my foot on the floor or my heel on the floor and I'm just rolling my ankle. We're going to go the other way. I have my fuzzy socks on because it's a snow day today and it's super chilly outside and it's chilly in my basement. Usually my basement's the warmest place in the house, ironically, but it is very cold out today. Good. We're going to go the other way. Good. Okay. We're going to get into figure 4. We're just jumping right into it. So we're going to put that ankle up on the other knee. We're going to sit nice and tall and we're going to lean forward, thinking if they had a string coming through your head and pulling out and forward. We're going to hold it there. So just a reminder, you guys can hold these stretches as long as you want to. We usually, in stretch class, we're usually holding it for about 15 or so seconds. We're going to switch sides here. If you really feel like you need a good stretch and you're really looking at trying to change the length of your muscle, I would recommend holding it for 30 seconds to a minute, which I know feels like a really long time, but it will get you a really good deep stretch. Good. We're going to do these 2 times a piece, okay? So back to that first side again. Leaning forward should feel a good stretch kind of in your tush and this on the side of your leg here. Holding it there, making sure you're still breathing. Good. And the other side. Maybe you can go a little further this time. Maybe not. Maybe we're just having a day we're more stiff. Good. Okay. These ones might get a little harder to do and maybe a little bit more tricky, but what we're going to do is we're going to take this leg and we're going to pull it up into our chest. So I'm kind of aiming this knee for this shoulder. And that's important because the next stretch we're going to do, we're going to try to kind of aim our knee to the other opposite shoulder. And other leg. Now I do have my back up off the chair and I'm sitting nice and tall. If you wanted to kind of lean back a little, you might feel a little bit of a different stretch, and that's okay too. Good. Other side. First side again. And it might be a little difficult for you to hold your leg up, so sometimes tilting back a little bit can kind of help that too, or even laying down and doing this stretch too. Other side. Legs are actually really heavy, so sometimes it can be really hard to hold them up. Good. Okay, I'm gonna scoot back so you guys can kind of see what I'm doing here. So actually, let me see if I can go to the side. Nope, we're gonna go front. Okay, important thing here is to make sure that we have one leg out straight and that it stays straight, because we're going to lean forward and kind of reach for our toes. But if your knee is bent and you're all the way down like this, you're not stretching anything. So we want that leg nice and straight. My hamstrings tend to be really tight, so I can only go about here. But I have my toes pointed up towards the ceiling. I have my knee nice and straight, and I can feel a good stretch all the way down my leg. Okay, so we're going to hold it here. And we're going to switch sides. So get into that position again. So we have our other leg. See if I can scoot back. There we go. Okay, so my toes are pointed up towards the ceiling. My knee is nice and straight, and we're going to lean into that. Oh boy. Again, you might feel it more on one side than the other, or even day to day. One day you might feel great and be able to stretch really far. Another day, you might not be able to go as far. We're just going to kind of do what our body wants us to do that day. We're going to go back to that first leg again. Toes pointed up to the ceiling, knees nice and straight, and it's staying straight that whole time. My other foot is flat on the floor. Good. Making sure you're still breathing. Good. I held that one a little bit longer just because I felt like I needed it. Good. Switching sides. Toes up. You can even reach for your legs or your toes if you want to. I'm just more comfortable with my hands on my hips. Kind of also helps remind me to hinge at my hips and not like kind of curl my back over, keeping my back nice and straight. Good. Okay. We're going to grab my towel or your yoga strap. I was wondering if I had it down here, and I don't think I had my yoga strap down here. Or your belt or your gait belt, whatever. We're going to put that leg out straight again. My towel is going to go around. I'm aiming for more around like the ball of my foot. And keeping that knee nice and straight, because if you lower it or bend it, it's going to take the stretch off, and we're going to gently pull our toes towards our nose. So these stretches should feel like a gentle tug. It shouldn't be painful. Okay, so nice gentle tug. Should feel good. Sometimes they say it hurts so good, and that's okay too. Good. And let's go to the other foot. So same thing. I got that towards like the ball of my foot, holding on to the ends of the towel and pulling towards you. Holding it there. Making sure you're still breathing, just trying to relax a little bit. Other side. Got my towel set up again. Knee is nice and straight. On the leg, I'm stretching and pulling those toes towards me. And holding there. Good. Let's go to that other side again. Oop, my towel got a little, keep going if you're ready to. My towel just got a little unrolled. All right. Oh, wow. Okay, there we go. Keeping that knee straight. Remember, all of these stretches should feel more like a gentle tug. Good. Okay, we're going to go back to lifting that leg up again. So what we're going to do is we're going to kind of aim this knee to this shoulder. So we're going to kind of come across And again, you can lean back a little bit. You're going to feel that a little bit different. So kind of play around, see what feels better. I like this one laying back a little bit rather than sitting up. I think it's a little hard to get my leg over, and I can bring it over a little bit more. This is another one that's really good for when you're laying down. And I know I went out of order here a little bit. Good. And the other leg, bringing that, I'm leaning back and bringing that leg, knee to opposite shoulder. Good. Once you get some of these memorized, if you're watching TV and a commercial comes on, that'd be a great time to do these stretches, or any stretches really. Good. Okay, let's do this last leg. And then we're going to call it. And that's perfect because this is under 10 minutes. Just a quick little lower extremity stretch. Good. All right, everybody. Thank you for helping me get all nice and stretched out. And we will see you guys next time.